front of me is the hardest exam in the world, the Gaokao, China's infamous college entrance exam. This exam is so intense that some students even take IV drips to keep studying for it. So, what makes it so brutal? How do I do on it? And why is it the ultimate test of brains and endurance? The Gaokao is a 2-day, sometimes even 3-day marathon of an exam that millions of students take in China every year. And the stakes? Higher than you can possibly imagine. Your score doesn't just determine which university you can attend, it can literally determine your entire future career, your social status, and even your marriage prospects. In China, a high Gaokao score is seen as the golden ticket to a better life. The test comprises Chinese, mathematics, and a foreign language, usually English. But that's just the start. Students also pick between 2 streams, science, which adds physics, chemistry, and biology, or humanities, which piles on history, politics, and geography. Oh, and each province designs its own version of the test, and some regions are notoriously harder than others. And here's the kicker, the time pressure is relentless. The math section alone can have up to 30 complex questions to be solved in just 2 hours. That's about 4 minutes per question, and these are not your basic solve for X problems. We're talking multi-step calculus, abstract algebra, and word problems so intense they make your brain hurt just reading them. But what really makes the Gaokao a living nightmare is the pressure. Imagine this, outside some test centers, parents gather outside to burn incense and pray for their children's success. Police block traffic just to keep the noise levels down. Hotels even offer Gaokao packages, soundproof rooms, brain-boosting meals, and 24/7 support. This is not just an exam, it's a national event. And yes, the IV drips. Some students push themselves so hard, pulling so many all-nighters, that they resort to hooking up to intravenous fluids just to stay awake and keep cramming. It is extreme. But in a system where a single mark can separate success from failure, every point counts. But the worst part is the psychological toll. Studies show that many Gaokao participants experience intense anxiety, and there's a growing concern of the mental health impacts of this exam-centric culture. And in some cases, the pressure has had tragic consequences. There have been reports of stress-induced hospitalizations, and in extreme cases, students taking drastic measures because of the overwhelming pressure. It is a sobering reminder of the intense weight placed on a single exam. So, how hard is this exam really? Well, let's try it. Okay, so this is the math section of the 2016 paper from Jiangsu. This is supposed to be the hardest province of them all. So I'm gonna try the very hardest question first. Oh my word. At a high school level, this is insane. It is so mind-blowing how insane the standard is in China compared to what I'm used to. Now, I managed to figure it out. But A, it took me about 10 minutes, which is a lot of time in this exam. And B, the only reason I knew what to do was that I took math Olympiads growing up. Without those, in high school, I wouldn't have even known what these symbols mean. Alright, I have finished the exam. That was hard! If this was a college entrance exam in my country, I can confidently say that 99% of the population would score under 40%. That is crazy. Now there are some proof questions here. So the way I marked myself might be slightly different to how the official examiners would mark me. But my estimated grade for the Jiangsu Math Gaokao is a 75, and I'm actually very proud of it. Now yes, I didn't study for this test, but bear in mind, I'm an honors student at university, and this is a college entrance exam. It's actually humbling. Now, I know Chinese kids won't see this video, but what can we learn from this? The Gaokao might be the hardest exam in the world, but with enough discipline, strategy, and smart study techniques, millions of kids succeed in it every single year. If you want to learn how without needing an IV drip, check out this video, and I'll see you there.